Hey everyone, I'm Jordan from Rave Doctor. As festival season approaches, we thought we'd like to give you our top 10 tips to get through this year's festival season. First, we want to recommend that you eat a big meal before the rave. Typically, you're going to be raving from anywhere from 6 to 8, even up to 12 hours. You're going to need a lot of energy to be able to get through such a long period of time, especially when you're dancing and running around and having fun. So from us to you, we recommend that you eat a big meal before, loaded with carbohydrates and some protein to make sure you have enough energy to get through the day. Tip number 2, what we'd like to call the Rave Pack, or also known as the Rave Essentials. These essentials include gum, cigarettes, chapstick, hand sanitizer, toilet paper, and most importantly, the Camelback. These essentials are going to allow you to have the materials that you need in order to have fun over such a long period of time. Whether or not you're going to use or need every one of these items is probably unlikely. However, we guarantee that you, your friends, or someone around you in the audience will need some of these at some point in the day, and everyone's going to love you for it. Tip number 3, don't come at noon. We understand that these festivals start early and you want to get the most for your money and be there for every second because of FOMO. At that time of the day, it's going to be so hot that you're going to drain yourself so quickly into the event. Pace yourself. Don't be afraid to come later. The bigger acts come on later anyway, usually. Wait for that headliner. Go there in the evening when it starts to cool off. That way you'll have longer, more sustained fun. Tip number 4, go with the flow. We know you like to create tight schedules so you see every artist imaginable that you ever wanted to see. It's important to go with whatever feels right. Typically, you're not going to be able to move from stage to stage that quickly and efficiently in such a crowded festival. You're going to want to go see the artists and the music that appeals to you. Go to new stages. You're going to learn to discover new music that you could learn to love. Tip number 5, establish a meetup spot within your group, especially for larger groups. So when you get to the festival, pick a very distinguished landmark in the festival, whether it's a large light pole, a Ferris wheel, a certain vendor, or a food truck. Just make sure that the whole group knows that this is the meeting spot, and then pick a time that everyone will ensure that they'll be there. Things will get crazy later in the day. Some people will go here, some people will go there. But it's important that you establish a spot and everyone comes together at that time. People like to do this before the larger acts in the evening. That way everyone can be together for the most important artists. Tip number 6, dress for function. Depending on the time of day, the type of weather, or where you even are, is going to affect about how you dress. We know you love to express yourself in your rave attire. However, if it's going to be cold and rainy, please don't show up in a bathing suit and bring that jacket. Don't forget to check the weather. If it's going to rain, bring a poncho. Functionality, poncho. Bring multiple ponchos. You're going to be the coolest guy there when you're passing out ponchos. Tip number 7, I can't tell you the amount of my friends that have lost their cell phones at festivals. As they're extremely important devices that we love to live on, you need to keep it safe and away. Have access to it at all times, but never hold it out in your hand. Live in the moment. Immerse yourself in the atmosphere, the music, the lights, the production. You don't need to record it all into your Snapchat, Instagram story, or for your videos. Create those memories and cherish them. Tip number 8, be friendly to everyone. Ravers are a big family. We're all there for each other. I've never been in such an atmosphere where everyone is so warm and opening and welcome. So many different cultures, backgrounds, and nationalities. So just reach out, say hi, offer up a stick of gum, lend a helping hand. They'll do the same for you. Tip number 9, dance like nobody's watching, or dance like everybody's watching. Express yourself. If you love to hoop, if you love poi, if you love to shuffle, go out there and do what feels great. There's never going to be an environment where you could have so much fun and no one's going to judge you and they're going to all want to jump in. So go out there, dance your heart out. And tip number 10, and the most important, stay safe. We can't stress how important it is that you need to stay hydrated. Make sure you're getting the essential electrolytes. Bring Pedialyte packets or boosts, or buy that Gatorade even if it's an extra $1. You're going to need those essential nutrients to be able to get through such a long day. A lot of bad things can happen at festivals. People can overheat, they can take unknown substances. You need to be aware of your surroundings and watch out for your neighbor. When I say stay safe, I don't mean you. I mean everyone around you is, like I said, you are family, and you need to make sure everyone around you is safe as well.